My name is Kevin Benfer with Kinetic Supply-Chain Services. We are an agent for R.R. Donnelley's DLS Worldwide. This is a website that you can access to get instant LTL rates. I'm going to give you a quick run through the system. The top right corner is the sign-in. Click on that. In order to get a username and password for this site, you would just submit to us a credit application. For now, I'm going to use an existing account. So I'll enter my username and password, hit sign in, and the first thing it's going to bring me to is the dashboard. First thing you're going to notice is it'll show you your activity within the past 30 days. As you can see, there are 68 shipments that have been delivered, 13 that are in transit, and 3 that are pending. In the top left corner, you'll see a menu option. So dashboard is what I'm in now. Quotes is where if I run a rate and save rate as quote, it will be in the quote section. Shipments and tracking you can access from your dashboard, so you'll never really need to click into these. Document repository is just a spot where you can upload files and save proof of delivery. Account management is a spot where you can add item information or addresses and locations, so you can save them and not have to continually enter them when creating shipments. Customer invoices is self-explanatory. It's a spot where you have your customer invoices. If you're set up with us, we'll email the invoices to you, but you can also access them through the system. So first thing I'm going to show you on the dashboard is how to get a quote. So right on the dashboard, scroll to the bottom, LTL, get quote. Truckload, Parcel, and Inter-modal are not going to get you instant rates. The best place to get a rate for those is by sending us an email at ops@kineticsupplychain.com. The only instant rates you get on this site are from LTL. So I'd select LTL, hit get quote. As you can see, the necessary information is outlined in orange. So I can enter zip code, weight, and class and get a rate. Or once I've entered some addresses in, either by creating shipments and saving them, or by going to account management, they will be saved in this drop box. So I'm just going to select a few randomly to save time. And it fills in the information I need. Accessorials are right underneath. If you need to add a lift gate or anything like that, then you can enter the class right here, or once you have items saved, you can just search for them. So I'll just do plastic and rubber articles, simple enough. Enter a weight. They also have a density calculator for you to use. You can enter the dimensions, the weight, and the quantity, and it will give you a density and also estimate the class. So now that all my information's in, I can also change the ship date. So if you save a rate as a quote, it stays good for up to 7 days, but it does expire the day after you put as the ship date. So if I put today, it will be expired by tomorrow. If I put the 12th, it will be good until the 12th. For now, I'll just leave it today and hit view quote results. And now it will show me all the carriers in the system that run this lane, and it'll give me their rates. So I can sort by quickest service or least cost. And I see Roadrunner, Central, and all the other carriers that run this lane, and their rates right over here. The bottom is where you have guaranteed rates, so if you need a guaranteed shipment. So if I like this rate and I want to use, say, Frontline or Estes, I can create shipment, or I can save rate as a quote like I've been telling you. So let's show you how to create a shipment. So I choose this rate, hit create shipment. And any information you entered while getting your rate quote will come back. So if you only enter the zip code will be here, but you'll have to fill in the rest. Because I chose from the drop down, everything fills in. Now, if you're entering an address for the first time, you can hit save, and then from then on, they will be in that drop down box. Any comments you need to add, contact information, pickup date, ready, close. Item description, because I searched for an item, it's in here. It included the NMFC and the description. 1 skid, 500 pounds. If you need to add additional items, you can click on this and it will allow you to enter different items in the same shipment. If you have a hazardous material, you can hit yes and it will give you a spot to enter all that information. Reference numbers right here, so if you have PO number, any reference number you need. Here are some of the most common. If you don't see one here that you typically use, you can hit add additional. There will be a drop down with more choices. So I'll pick one, enter my reference number. and special instructions, any instructions you need to give to the carrier. For now, I'm just going to put in that this is a demo. This is a live account, so we don't need someone getting sent out to pick this shipment up. And then I hit view rates, and it'll show you the rates again, even though you already selected that you wanted to use SDs on this shipment. It just gives you a chance to change the carrier at the last minute. So I'm going to stick with SDs. As you can see, it's the same rate I had when I ran the rate. Hit create shipment. It'll just give you a quick overview of everything you've entered, and you hit submit once you confirm everything is correct. And it'll generate a bill of lading. You can view it or email it. I'll just give you a quick look at that. Typical bill of lading, you have special instructions, reference numbers. You get the idea on those. And it also generates pallet labels. So if you want 2, 4, 6 per page, if that's something you need, the system generates those for you too. Give you a quick look. And those are your pallet labels. So now I'll just show you a few more things that are interesting with the system. So I was telling you about shipments and tracking, how they're available on your dashboard. So shipments are right here. Shipments from previous week, previous month, current month, anything you want to do. If you want to, you can basically look at any time frame you need. If you have a reference number, you enter it here and hit go. It'll take you to that shipment. So let's look at the shipments from previous week. So here are all the shipments that went out last week. Clearly they are all delivered. If you hit on the pro number, whether this is in transit, delivered, anything, if you hit on the pro number, it'll take you to every time it was scanned by the carrier. So as you can see, it gives you a good tracking ability. It gives you a little map. Another thing that's cool with the system, if you're doing a shipment to the same place and it's roughly the same shipment every time, you can save some time by copying the shipment, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So in order to copy a shipment, you come over here, you find the shipment in the system, hit copy shipment, and it will take you through the same steps that we went through when I added a shipment, but all the information will be filled in, and you can pick and choose to edit whatever you need to slightly change it. Another thing it has here is return shipment. So you can hit return shipment and it will take you through the same steps again, but the consignee and the shipper will be switched. So you can just quickly enter a return shipment. I'll show you the customer invoices. So that's where you would access those. And that's pretty much it. It's really easy to use. Like I said, everything you need is basically right on your dashboard, whether it be tracking with shipments, tracking with a reference number pickup, creating a shipment outright, or checking a rate before you create a shipment. That's basically it. I appreciate your time, and thanks for listening.